Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. Today is Sunday and it's Italian Sunday fun day, guys. And what I'm making today is just going to make a small baked ziti. Now, Frankie doesn't really want it, so I'm just going to make a small amount for me and Bill that will last for the week or whatever, you know. I'm being very conservative. And so that's what I'm doing. So I have, I'll show you 1 second. All right, guys. So I put the sausage in here with the garlic, and he's over here now. He's over here. 1 second.
He wants to be dried. He wants to be dried. The dog likes to be dried.
Ow! He just knocked me in my freaking glasses. Here, can you do it, please? Oh, Lord in heaven, guys. All right, so what I have is I have some leftover sauces that I had in my freezer and my fridge, so I'm going to use those first. I'm going to add those to the pot, and then if I need, I'm going to need more. I'm going to need probably two more cans. And I'll add that to that. So I'm going to put it back on this flame over here because I put it on the lower flame because I didn't want the garlic to burn, you know what I mean? So I have sauces here left over. I had 2 containers. I had 1 container in the freezer, 1 in the fridge, and then I had this bag here. And they're probably like a little over a week old, but tomatoes, I'm not worried about it. I tasted them and they're fine, so. If we get sick later, then we'll know, but anyway.
That's normal.
I have actually one in the
If I get
microwave.
food poisoning,
One in the microwave that
you know where it came from, people.
that I need to defrost a little bit because it didn't defrost all the way. So, I'm going to be starting a new thing on my channel, guys. And, you know, I was going to go on separately and talk about it. I wonder if I should do it separately or talk about it now. I don't know. It has to do with never being able to make a decision, too. Because I can never make a decision. You done with your pizza?
Yeah, why?
I need a microwave.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, everybody else alive it. I can't make a decision about anything, guys. Like, I'm hungry, but I don't know what to eat. Like, I don't even know where to begin. I have chopped meat here. I don't know if I should make meatballs or if I should just fry some up and put it in the baked ziti.
All right.
What should I do?
You made one great decision in your life. That was marrying me.
Yeah, I know. Should I make meatballs or should I make? Should I put chopped meat in the pasta? Tell me, please tell me, guys. Can you answer me? Because I don't know.
I
What
personally
should I do?
would just put the chopping in. This way you don't have to sit there and roll the meatballs, fry the meatballs, and everything else.
I know
And the
what it
garlic powder.
entails to make meatballs. I mean, you know,
The garlic powder.
if I want to make meatballs, I'll make meatballs.
Add the garlic powder,
1
please.
second.
I'm trying to make it easy.
I'm not asking you about easier. I'm just asking you about what I want to do.
Well, I don't know what you want to do.
I'll be back when I figure it out. All right, people. So this right here is Italian. I think it's either American tomatoes or Italian gravy because it smells like really, really it smells like my Italian. It smells like my I don't know what it is. Whatever it is, it's going in. So that's really great because I utilized, yeah, it's frozen, you know, I have partially frozen, but it's going to melt in here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 2 more cans. And why I'm going to do that is because when you Simmer gravy, or your marinara, whatever you do, whatever you want to call it, because I'm Italian, we call it gravy. When it has meat in it, it's gravy. When it doesn't have meat in it, it's marinara. It's sauce. So what I'm doing is I'm going to add 2 more cans of tomatoes, because, like I said, when you simmer gravy or marinara on the stove for a while, it evaporates and you lose some of that sauce. So because I'm making baked ziti, I'm gonna need more sauce, because I like it very moist, and I want a lot of sauce, a lot of gravy in my ziti. So anyway, so this right here would be enough if you were just having spaghetti or something like with it. But because I'm making baked ziti, I'm gonna add 2 more cans. So let me go in the back and get that. I also have to stop for a minute and make something for lunch, because I'm hungry, and I think that's why I'm a little irritable. I'm hungry, and yeah. So I'll be back in a minute, guys. All right, guys. So I'm hungry, okay? I'm gonna make a little lunch for myself in the middle of doing all this. I love tuna fish. Can I tell you that? Love it. Since I've had the sleeve, it's been a little hard with tuna. And the thing is, my husband has the same issue. He had the gastric bypass, 25 years ago. But he has the same issue like with mayonnaise. He can't have an overabundance of mayonnaise. It just doesn't agree with him. And the first time I tried tuna, again after the sleeve, I realized I think it's the same thing with me. Because I had like a half a sandwich and I was nauseous, and it didn't agree with me, and I haven't had it since. And tuna, like I said, and egg salad are one of my favorite things. Egg salad I'm fine with. I don't, eggs I'm okay with, but with the mixture of the mayonnaise and the eggs, sometimes it is, it's hit or miss. So anyway, for some reason I'm craving tuna fish today. And just to tell you, I only have 2 cans of tuna back there. I used to have like 6 or 8 cans at a time, tuna fish, We just don't eat it that much anymore, so obviously. So, but anyway, I opened up a can of tuna, and what I'm doing is, right now I'm gonna go back and forth a little bit, guys. So just bear with me. I'm gonna, I have to chop up blend these tomatoes up. So I'm just gonna put some fresh parsley in here. And this parsley has been there like probably 2 or 3 weeks, and it's still good, and it's all how you store it. If you store it the right way, your parsley, your fresh parsley will last you forever. I'm so excited about my garden. I cannot wait to do my herbs and stuff. Woo! So excited. I love to see growth and stuff, guys. I just love it. So I'm putting some parsley in here, just to get it chopped up anyway, because I like it all throughout my gravy. I'm just gonna blend this up, and then I'm gonna make my tuna, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. I'm doing something different. Ow. Is it plugged in? Did I plug it in? Yeah. Okay. Recently, or just really today mainly, but in the last couple of weeks, I've noticed that I really like tuna by itself. I never really realized that. I always put mayo in it, so never had it really any other way. But my son buys these tuna fish things. I'll show you, just give me a second. My son buys those little tuna packet things. I think I showed you before. And so I bought them. I had one of them and I didn't like it. I don't know. It was sun-dried tomato, which I thought I would love because I love sun-dried tomato, and I didn't like it, and so I threw it out. But I have this one, lemon pepper, And I just remembered I should have used this one because I really wanted to try this one, but I opened up a can of tuna, but that's okay. So yeah, so there's more than 20 varieties. Herb and garlic, sweet and spicy, mango chipotle. Oh, that's salmon. Oh God, I gotta try that. Buffalo style chicken. So anyway, you can always put a little like balsamic vinegar in it with a little olive oil. You don't have to eat freaking tuna with mayo just. And I think it's gonna save me really because it's protein. It's a lot of protein in this, a lot. So yeah, I discovered, like I said, I like tuna without the mayo as well. So that's gonna be great. All right, so right now I have, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna blend up the rest of the tomato. And then, because I'm gonna definitely use the rest of this can, even though the pot is, kind of full, because like I said, it will evaporate. And with ziti, oh my God, with ziti, you need that. You need a lot of pasta. I mean, you need a lot of sauce. You raise me up on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. I'm listening to Josh Groban. Oh, I love him. Josh Groban, I love his music. All right. So I did the rest of the sauce, the gravy, the tomatoes. And it's going to be right up to the top, which is fine. It's fine because of the fact that it's going to evaporate a little bit. And you can stop it really by evaporating is by lowering the flame a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I let it come to like a nice little boil for like 5-10 minutes. Let it come to a boil, and then I'll put it on the back burner and lower it. And just let it simmer, probably like, it's 1 o'clock, probably like 2, 3, 4, probably till like around 3 o'clock I'll shut it. My grandmother and nannies and my great aunts and all that, they would let their gravy cook for freaking 12 hours. I don't do that. But sometimes I let it cook for 4, 5, 6 hours. It depends. But this is just, this doesn't need to do that. So I'm going to let it come up to kind of a boil, and then I'm going to, lower it. Now, I'm trying to think now. I thought I had, oh yeah, here. I feel like now that I want this lemon pepper on my tuna. It's probably good with just a little bit of lemon. So I have this dressing here that I made the other day for that salad that I made, guys. If you remember that coleslaw salad I kind of made, mixed with coleslaw and all my veggies and stuff. So I have this. So I might incorporate a little bit of that in it. Like I said, I don't really want, why do I have the broccoli in it? I don't really want, a lot of cream in it. It's funny because with the sleeve, it's very, 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 everything changes with the sleeve. Like, and I'm not saying it's for the bad. Like, there are good things with the sleeve. They really, really are. There are so many good things. But there are things that you will have to get used to, people that are getting ready to do the surgery. Believe me, I would never try to discourage anybody from doing it or anything like that. It is in reality the best thing that I did for myself. And you know why I know that? Because I'm 146 pounds down. Okay, I was heavier than heavier than heavier that that you can't even believe. You guys have seen the pictures. You've seen the pictures, you know, and I was so not happy. Like, it wasn't even about like my looks, because I have a man who loves me and doesn't and loves me the way I was, and never ever made me feel, you know, like I needed to lose weight or anything like that. It was all about my health, my diabetes, my everything, you know. And so that's the thing. That's how I know it was the right thing to do. Even though, is it hard? Yes, it's not easy. And not only that, but you really, 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 your life and your habits and your relationship with food, everything is going to change. Everything. And when you go to the doctor and you're having the talks about what's going to happen and all this, they don't really tell you that. They don't tell you. They say this could happen, that could happen, but they don't tell you, like, and that's why, like, I don't know, you know, you have to go for a psychological, because there's a lot of psychological stuff that you go through with this surgery, especially if you're an emotional eater. Like me, I'm an emotional eater. Like, it's been rough. It's been rough because I always went to food for comfort. Always went to food for comfort. So it's been rough, but there's a lot of things that you have to deal with emotionally. And the thing with me is, like, you know, and I say this kind of loosely, but it's kind of true. I was kind of forced to have the surgery. And what I mean by forced, nobody said to me, you have to have the surgery or you're going to be punished, or, you know, nothing like that. But I was in the position that I needed to do it for my child's sake, because she needed to do it, and I needed to be the mother that I wanted to be, where I encouraged her to better herself so she could have a better life, because she was struggling with the same stuff that I was struggling with, but she was 30 years younger, and I didn't want her to have that. I wanted her to enjoy her life and all that. So anyway, I did it for reasons. I would say I did it like 60% for my daughter and 40% for myself, because I knew that I needed to have it done. Like, I was going to have it done 20 years, 15 years, 10 years before that, but I was always so afraid. This time I couldn't be afraid. I had to be brave, and I had to stick with it, and I had to do it for my daughter's sake, and that's what I did. And so you know, it is what it is. Like, I'm coming to the point now where I would say 95% of the time, I would say around 90% of the time, I'm accepting of what I did and the consequences of the sleeve, because there are consequences. There's a lot of consequences. There's good consequences. The good definitely, I don't know if they weigh out. I think the good weigh out the bad. Yeah. I mean, I have to say, definitely the good weighs out the bad. But I'm coming to the realization and the acceptance, and I think with everybody, and I can't speak for everybody, obviously, of the fact that you just can't have this. You just got to do this way. You just have to, your whole being and your whole life literally changes, and it's different. Now, is the difference going to be good, or is it going to be bad? There are bad differences, stuff that you have to just get used to, and there are good differences. The good differences: having energy, being able to tie my own shoes, feeling better about myself, being able to walk up steps, you know, just everything. There are so many things that are so good, and there are bad. And the bad is something that you come to live with. Just like I was explaining to my husband, because we were talking about how you have to become like, you have to accept, like I have to accept that, you know, I know like for a fact, because the doctor's telling me, I had the D word situation. I know for a fact that I have all these issues from the sleeve, okay? All these stomach issues from the sleeve. You don't just wake up one morning and have diarrhea and have chronic diarrhea, okay? I know for a fact, okay? So the thing is that now I am coming to the realization that, I'm pinpointing like what I have to do to manage it, because like I was saying to my husband, like somebody who has like cancer, they learn to manage it. Like if they have their whole life that they have to live with it, they have treatment every day of their life or every other day, just to live another 20 years, they have to. And just like people who have, like, there's one lady that I watch that she has a stoma bag, which is a colostomy bag that she that if I don't know if you know about it, but what it does is they redirect your intestines to something that's planted in you, and it's a bag. Google it if you don't know what it is, if you want to know what it is. But anyway, this young girl, she's young, she's in her 30s, she has cancer, and she's in remission. Well, remission now, she's cancer free. Anyway, and all that. What I'm trying to say is that she has to live her life now, the rest of her life, with this bag. And I had a very good friend growing up, Mary Ellen. She passed away a couple of years ago. What? All right. And she had a stoma bag for when she was younger, and it was rough on her. But you learn to live with it, like this girl. And I'll tell you who it is, Tiffany. Tiffany Thinks. Wonderful, wonderful lady, a wonderful girl. She's a young girl who's been suffering with cancer and is finally, clear now. She was clear, and then she had something in her lungs. She had to have that taken out, but she's doing well now. But she lives with this stoma bag, and she talks about how she lives her life around it. Her life is now, when she walks out the door, she not only has her pocketbook, but she has her bag with her stomach stuff in there. She has extra stuff, pads or whatever, bags, whatever, in case, God forbid, she leaks or something happens. She has to live her life. She has to adapt her life to this situation. And so that's what I'm trying to say, is that with this sleeve, you have to adapt. Because it's not just cut and dry. Like, it's not just what you can't eat. It's what you are doing and what happens to your body, because there are things that are going to change in your body. Some people get ulcers from it, some people get this, some people get that, but they don't really tell you that. They don't tell you the specifics. They say, this, that, and the other thing. I don't know. I don't know if it's done purposely or if it's done just because they don't want to. I have no idea what the fact is, but you don't really know about those type of things. So, what I'm saying is, be prepared for changes, and whatever changes like you're going to have to go through, you're going to have to adapt to. And that's the point where I am at now. So I chopped up some very, very fine red onion and put it in here. I don't really want a lot of onion today. I just want a little bit. So I put very little. I'm going to take this leftover tomato that I had in the refrigerator. I'm going to slice this up and put that in it as well. Everything could be adapted to, the D word, it does still happen it hasn't happened really recently. I have to say, I've been managing it well. But I do know when there are things that I'm going to drink or eat that are going to come right through me. And 95% of the time it happens. So those things I adapt my life to. What I do is, if I know I'm going out, like if I have something to do at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I won't have a cup of coffee that morning. Or I'll have it because I know if I have enough time because it usually happens right away. If I have a hot cup of coffee, 95% of the time it happens, the D word happens like immediately, So once in a blue moon, if I really am craving hot coffee, I will have a little bit of hot coffee. And like I said, most of the time it doesn't agree with me. But if I know that I'm like going somewhere, or Like I had plans, when was it? I don't know, a couple weeks ago we were doing something. And I knew right then and there that I could not, I had to watch what I ate during the day because it would catapult and then, you know, I would have issues being out. And so, you know, you have to adapt your life to what your situation is now. And that's the only way you can live and cope with what your situation is, you know? So it is what it is. So that's the point I'm getting at now, where I'm kind of not angry as much anymore, because I was angry. I was angry in the beginning. I hated the sleeve. I hated it. All I did was curse it and, oh my God, I can't have this. Oh my God, I can't eat that. And oh my God, you know, it's like ridiculous. And I was angry. So I've let go, honestly, guys, I've let go of a lot of that anger. I'm pushing this on the back now and putting it on the low flame. I let go a lot of the anger because I couldn't be angry anymore, you know. And I want to be able to, I'm trying to focus more on the positive of what it's done for me. And okay, you know, my biggest thing when I had the surgery, before I had the surgery, was my husband always told us, because my husband had the surgery, you know, he had the other one, but it was still the same thing. So he always said to me, you'll be able to eat, you just won't be able to eat a lot. You'll be able to eat the things you love, you just won't be able to eat a lot. Well, I knew that was reality, but I also knew it wasn't so reality. Like, there were things that he can't eat again. Like some steak is hard. You know, there's certain things that won't agree with you, and that everybody's different. Like, steak doesn't agree with him, but I could eat steak. Like, steak is sometimes easier for me than chicken, which is odd, you know. But anyway, everybody's different, you know what I mean? So, but I knew, because I'm not a stupid person, and anybody with a logical brain, rational brain, will know that there's gonna be some things that don't agree with you. Mayonnaise, you know. It's just, that's the way it is, okay? And that's what you have to come to terms with. And when you come to terms with that, because you have no other freaking choice, there it is. A little bit of garlic powder I'm going to put in here. You know what I mean? So that's the thing, guys. That is the situation. But it's definitely a lifestyle change. It is. It's a lifestyle change. You know? And for me, like, there really was no other choice, because I don't think that I would have lived much longer. I mean, you saw those pictures of me. I looked like I was going to explode. Like, I looked unhealthy. My face and just my being, and I couldn't live. I wasn't living a quality life. I wasn't. That's the honest truth. So, am I happier now? Yes, I'm definitely happier now. Are there things that I wish I couldn't have to go through? Yes. But it is what it is. So I'm mixing up a little of this. I like that. I like that lemon pepper, but I honestly think I'm going to put a little bit of lemon in this. This is so good. I took lettuce out because I feel like a little crunch or something. Let's see, I had it in October. So November, December, January, February, March, April. I am 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 months out of the surgery. 18 months. I'm just now coming into my own of it. Accepting all the facts that need to be accepted, you know? So it's not, you know, it's not an easy thing. But I'm here to tell you, you'll get through it. You'll get through it. You'll look at yourself. You'll feel good one day when you just bend down and you're able to tie your freaking shoes again. I mean, it's like still today, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I can do that. And I sit on the couch and I'm able to sit crisscross applesauce. I was like, oh my God, I called my daughter one day a couple months ago and I was like, oh my God, I didn't even know I could sit crisscross applesauce, you know. It was so amazing to have those things, those feelings. So I'm gonna put a little bit of lemon on it, guys. I'm gonna do that. And I'm also gonna do the lettuce. Lemon is a really good, like a non-fattening dressing to put on your salad. So good. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this lettuce. Yum. Oh. I'm squeezing, I'm showing you. Squeezing some lemon on it. Oh, I love crunchy lettuce like this. So good. Yummo. Yummo. I'm gonna take some of this tuna right here. Oh my God, guys, this looks so amazing, doesn't it? And this is my lunch right here. And I'm not even using any of the mayo. I don't think I'm gonna use any of the mayonnaise. And you know what? I don't need it. I don't need it. This makes me happy. So happy. The crunchy, crispy lettuce with the tuna. So good, guys. Try it. You could add anything you like in here. Like, here's some fresh parsley I could put in. Look. You can add fresh basil. Fresh cilantro. I don't know, anything you want. The crispiness of the lettuce and the lemon and the pepper and the tuna kind of being a little salty. Ooh, so good. Really, really good, guys. Really good. So, there you go. And this is gonna make it even more delicious. The fresh parsley. Oh my God. Love it. Love it. And in reality, you don't even have to buy these things to flavor them yourself. You can just flavor it yourself and put on what you want to put on. You know what I mean? I'm a citrus girl. Like, I love citrus. Like, literally. I just really do. It's really good for you. So, I'm just going to say it all today. On this shadow. I'm going to bring you over there. All right, people. So, let me get a napkin. I put the gravy on the bottom, on the back burner, and I'm letting it simmer on low now. So, as you guys know, if you're not new here, if you're new here, like very new, you probably don't know. I suffer from depression and anxiety, and I have since I've been a teenager, literally. I've been managing it pretty well for the last, I would say, 7 years. 5, 6 years. Medication, the right medication, talk therapy, and all that. I've come a long way. When my kids were younger and I had my kids, I used to stay in bed. Like I didn't function. I functioned only when I had to function. Anyway, I got to swallow the pit. I got another pit, lemon pit. Sorry, guys. A lot of my stuff is situational, where sometimes the situation I'm in puts me in a whirlwind, spin out of control. But I was doing better with that, and I was handling it regardless. I was in a really good place in my life, but then in the last year and a half, I would say 2 years, I've been struggling. Really struggling again. Anyway, I'm not going to go too deep into that today because it is Sunday Fun Day. Sorry. But I'm gonna make some changes now to my life, and to make things better. I'm gonna do a separate video, I think, about that, so you guys don't have to. Because most of you come on here to have fun, you look, I don't want to burden you guys with, not burden you, but I don't want this video to be like that. So, just know that good changes are coming. I'm going to do a video. I'll let you guys know what's going to be happening in my life going forward. Yes, I promise you will know. All right, so now what I'm doing, I'm going to get starting on assembling the ziti, so it's all done. It's 2:20 in the afternoon, and so I want to get this all ready, and then I want to clean up and relax for a little while and do some self stuff. Yeah. So I'm going to take you along with me, obviously. I want to show you guys what I'm doing. So I cut up a little bit of garlic because I'm going to put the chopped meat in a frying pan and just fry that up for a couple of like a couple of minutes. I'm not putting any onion in it because there's onion in the gravy, so I'm not gonna do that. But the thing that I think I might do, guys, well, I don't know if I'm gonna do it now. I might do it later. I'll probably do it later on because the gravy is, I'll show you how much it's evaporated, you see? And it's on the lowest part now. But look how how much it evaporated. See all that space there? That's where it was up to. That's what I'm talking about. So like, not now, but after I make my ziti and stuff and after we eat tonight, I'll definitely, like, if I want to use this gravy again, which I will probably for pizza or something like that, I'll definitely utilize it again. I'll have to add like another can of sauce to it, but that's fine. That's completely fine. We'll have enough for tonight and enough for another meal probably before I even have to do that. But so I'm not going to do that now because then it'll just evaporate again. I'd rather just use what I have made, and then I could always add another can if I need to. If I don't, then I won't waste it. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to really think ahead. All right, so I'm heating up this pan. Oh, my arm. With a little bit of olive oil. Just a little bit because this chopped meat makes its own, you know. Ground beef makes its own stuff. Grease and stuff. And then I'll get going on the mixture. Now I'm gonna make I'm gonna use this whole thing because we like our ziti and like really, you know, moist and juicy and all that. But I was thinking about making some homemade mana good shells. I've made these on my channel before, but not in a long time. But they're so simple, and I want to show you guys how to do it. So easy to do. So I want to do that one day. But I'm gonna see how much of this I have left. I might not have any left over to do it, but I'm gonna do it soon because I also want to do stuffed shells. I'm just gonna put a little bit of. I'll let the garlic cook just a little bit, and then I'm gonna throw the meat in because I don't want the garlic to burn, and the garlic is gonna cook very quickly in here. These pans, guys, can I tell you, they're not that great. They're pretty, but they're not that great. I noticed that they're starting to stick, and they weren't before, and they stain very easily. I don't know. They're all right. I mean, I think I got them at Ollie's or Big Lots. I forget. I think it was Ollie's. But, yeah, as long as they last me, they weren't expensive, you know. So, no big deal. But anyway, I'm going to ground this up pretty small. Hubby likes it small in there. In the ziti. Smells so good, guys. Your shoulders, you raise me up to more than I can do. You raise me up so I can stand on your feet. You raise me up. Let's put some seasonings in it. Some pepper. To walk on stormy seas, I am sure. Salt in your shoulder. Oh, I didn't season the gravy. Hello? Are you losing it, Linda? I can't believe I didn't season the gravy. Wow. Italian seasoning, that's not like me. I'm losing it, guys. Losing it. La 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 la. I can't believe I did that. Put some parsley in here, dried. I'm also gonna put some fresh. At the end of that, I don't know if I have any more. I hope I have more in the back, but I might not. Okay, so I put Italian seasoning. I gotta put salt and pepper. Pepper, salt. Here's garlic on here. Garlic in here. Get the onion. My arm's killing me. Oh my God, it's killing me. Don't get it. I really don't get it. Onion. Onion. Grated cheese. Wow. I'm gonna shut this now. Because like I said before, with my chopped meat yesterday, when I made yesterday's meal, I don't like it to be overcooked and all burnt and hard. I like it on the rare side. That's just the way I like it. And it's gonna cook in the baked ziti too, so I don't want it to overcook, you know what I mean? It'll be nice and juicy and flavorful. Flavorful. Nice. Let's put that to the side. What we're gonna do now, I gotta cut up some parsley anyway. Let's wait to open this. Let's cut the parsley up first. I think I'm just gonna mix this up right. I'm just trying to wonder. Oh, it would be nice if I boiled the pasta, right? Wouldn't it? That'd be good. That'd be good. Boil the pasta for the ziti. Since I gotta put it all together, how can I put it together if I don't have the ziti done? Really? Hello? Hello? All right, people. I put the water up for the gravy. I mean, for the pasta. Now I'm gonna start making the filling. I'm using this 2 pounds of ragout right here. Yep. I'm gonna use this spoon. I love this spoon. It's my favorite. Fresh parsley. A whole bunch. A whole bunch. Note to self, do this easy because I cut myself at times. Yep. So get it all off of here. Utilize it all. Put that over there. I'm gonna put 1 egg in here. Sometimes I use eggs, sometimes I don't. Today I'm going to. Let's put some grated cheese. I don't have any patience for that. I really don't right now. A lot of A lot of parm in here. Lots. Sometimes I like to use my salt and pepper from through here. I can control it more. I just like it. 2, 3, yeah, and a pinch of luck. Pepper, pepper. We get the egg. Let's give it a little taste. Yumma. Oh shit, did I just drop a shell? Yep, right here, look at that. That stresses me out. Another shell! I don't know why I don't put it in another bowl first. I really should. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, depends. But better off doing that to be safe than sorry, but you know. Making sure. Alright. Oh my god. My arm literally is murdering me right now. Oh my god. I have to use my left hand because my right arm is killing me from the fall. All right, let's put some Italian herb, Italian seasoning in here. Then I got to see if I have parsley. Dried parsley. Sometimes my mom, she would put a little gravy in her ragout mixture to loosen it up a little bit, to just make it a little bit more, make extra, make more of it. She would do that sometimes, and I'll do that if I need to. Let's do garlic. Gotta look and see if I have parsley. Let's do onion. Yeah, this is awfully thick. You could either put another egg in it, or you could put a little water in it, or you could put gravy. That's what I'm probably gonna do. Let me see if I have parsley. Parsley. Woo. It's okay, that's what I like to use. I'm gonna put a scoop of tomato sauce in here, honey. Guys, honey. Yes, honey. One scoop. Just to loosen it up a little bit. All right, let's taste it. I think we're there. All right, guys, we're gonna put some mozzarella in here. Have about a cup and a half. And then we'll put some into the ziti when it's, you know, when I'm assembling it. Because that's what makes it so good, is the cheese. A little bit more. It's Italian Sunday Fun Day. This is what we do on Italian Sunday. Perfect. I'll let that soak a little bit, my garbage thingy. All right, guys. Put that there. All right, this mixture's all ready. I'm gonna get the pan ready, and then we'll assemble it. All right, guys, the pasta's done. I'm gonna put it into the pan. I took it out a little al dente. And I put some stuff in here already. I put the chopped meat in here, and some of the ragout and some gravy. I made a little bit more than a half a pound of pasta, and I look at this and to me it looks like nothing. Like I'm like, oh my God, this isn't even enough. It's enough though. It's enough. It's enough for me and my husband. I just have to look at things differently and just realize it. It's enough. So let's add more ragout. But see, that's my issue. It never looks like enough to me, but this is definitely enough. Well, at least went right in the garbage. I gotta put more gravy in this. We like it nice and moist and juicy, not dry. So, actually this is more than enough for me and my husband. More than enough. So good. This would be enough with leftovers, you know what I mean? I think that's good right there. I really do. The rest I'm gonna save for something else. And if I have a lot left over, if I see we're not gonna eat it all, I can put it in the freezer. And we can take it out one night. You know what I mean? Mm. Really good, guys. Really good. Really? The Yankees are playing and they're not doing very good. They just lost the lead. Now, believe it or not, this to me is very conservative. Next time, I'll cut it like this, maybe. But like I said, I can freeze half of this if I want to. This is only a half a pound of fucking freaking pasta, so. I mean, what was I gonna make? Two noodles? So. I'm getting better. I'm doing better. I'm doing better. So it's 4 o'clock. We're not gonna eat till about 5:30. This has to heat up about 15-20 minutes. That's it. The noodles are almost totally cooked up till al dente. And so like 15-20 minutes in the oven will be perfect. It'll be perfect. It'll be a perfect you know, consistency of the pasta. We like a lot of cheese. That's it. And that's all she wrote. Right there. Like a little sauce around the edges. From the mountain to the prairie to the oceans, where is love? God bless America, my home, sweet home. That's it. God bless America. I don't have any tin foil, so. That's it, guys. Right. That's done. I'll put the cover on this. Alright, this is empty here. From the mountain to the prairie. Alright, I'll come back when I put it in the oven. Alright guys, the ziti's gonna go in the oven now. Here's the gravy, all done and ready. So, I'll come back soon with my plate and all of that. Be back. Alright people, so here it is. It's all done. Yum. We're gonna eat and make our plates. There's the gravy all heated up already. And I will show you my plate in a minute. Alright guys, so here is my plate. This is what's for dinners tonight. I'm having baked ziti and there's a little piece of sausage there. And I'm having some carrots. Me and Cooper are sharing the carrots tonight. Yes, we are. So guys, I'm going to end this video. I'm going to put the quote up on at the end. I hope that's alright with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that notification button with the bell and the subscribers button, because when you subscribe, you really help my channel grow. And I really appreciate it. And again, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video. Like and share and comment down below. And we'll see you on the next video. I hope you enjoyed this. Bye, guys. Love yous. Bye.